That's Tarot by the Bay. I'm David, and this is Nico. And we are going to do a reading on the fourth of the Trump spawn, and I don't mean Tiffany or Barron. I do mean Jared Kushner, because, like it or not, he's like the adopted spawn of the Trump family. Probably the one that Donald Trump admires the most, because he's the darkest of the three of them. Ivanka is probably the most strategic, but Jared would be right up there with her. If Stephen Miller and Jared Kushner would be like guys cut from a similar cloth. Probably got along great too, would be my guess. All right. So Jared and Ivanka Trump served as senior officials in the White House. They both cut bait and fished on late in 2016 and have kept a low profile since then. Well, except for Jared, who got to manage a $2 billion hedge fund from the Saudi prince and gets paid about $25 million as a salary, probably makes another $25 million in commissions from managing that hedge fund. Great gig if you can get it. So, otherwise, he and Ivanka, they're not in the public spotlight. They look like they're living their best lives, hoping that they don't get pulled into the gravity of Trump's criminal behaviors. So let's see what's going on. And we certainly haven't seen them on the campaign trail. And that was the inspiration for this. Let's find out. Where's Jared Kushner? How come he hasn't been on the campaign trail helping his father-in-law? Again, entertainment purposes only. Justice card. No. Way too much judicial exposure. He doesn't want that. There's something with the law that he absolutely does not want to do. Part of Ivanka's plan. Hope she doesn't throw him under the bus. But these cards came up in the Ivanka reading. Yeah, probably he and she discussed what their best paths were. They saw what was going to happen to Donald Trump if he should lose political power, and they put together a game plan. They probably knew what the coup was coming, and they got out so that they wouldn't be implicated in this. And I think that's exactly what this is. Five of Swords. They care about themselves and nobody else. I think they saw the coup coming, and they got out. Did they tell anybody? Oh no, why would we do that? We just saved ourselves. They literally would be like people in the Titanic that grabbed a lifeboat just for the two of them and left 48 other people stranded. Entertainment purposes only. Current situation is the Ten of Cups. Living their best life right now. They've got their money. He's making a bunch of money from the Saudis. Footloose, fancy free, partying away. Doing the socialite thing. Overarching energy is the Magician card. Yeah, this is the gift that keeps giving from their time in the Trump administration. But here's the problem: is that again you've got that $2 billion hedge fund like a big wart. It's like a lighthouse, like my icon on my channel here. It's calling attention to themselves, even if they're not out being criminals doing crime. There's still that overarching energy of how did you get there? The lesson we learn is the Hermit. They've retreated. They moved away from everything that was going on, is probably also with the insurrection. They moved away from it. They didn't want any part of this thing because they're much more interested in money and holding on to their money. Again, they had decisions and plans made, and I think they made the right call. They don't want to be caught up in any of Trump's shenanigans or when the bill comes due. They want nothing to do with that bill. They're going to get the alligator arms when it comes to paying the bill. Oh, let me get for the check. Oh, I just can't reach. My alligator arms are too short. Guess somebody else is going to have to get the check, Eric. Eric's too busy playing musical chairs trying to find his chair at this restaurant table. So then it falls on Don Jr., who's just clever enough to not know the danger that he's in. Oh. What? Music stops, Eric's out, and Don Jr. is sitting in the chair with the sticker on it that says he's the guilty one. He's like, what? What happened? I don't understand. I thought I won. Okay. Are there any investigations into Jared Kushner? Because again, with that magician card, again, it's like a beacon. It's something for keeping a low public profile with the Trump campaign. That hedge fund is not keeping a low profile. You know what I mean? Ivanka can have plausible deniability. Kushner can't. You know, he's all chummy with MBS, and you still have the Khashoggi murder to deal with too. Are there going to be investigations into Jared Kushner? That's the problem. There's the problem. Justice is looking at him, regardless of him trying to avoid that. It's going to be his undoing. Yeah, he's going to get caught. Big time. And death card too. So I asked about Khashoggi. This could very well deal with Khashoggi. But I think they have to wait till Donald Trump is no longer a political force so the Justice Department can move on this so that Kushner doesn't get political protection. That's probably what's happening. Underneath is the Page of Pentacles. It's the information. They've got information on him. But he's mildly protected. In the past, yeah, this is all the business thing. This is the money from the Saudis. You can trace that money and start asking questions about that. DNA, Kushner's father was also in prison. Current situation is Seven of Wands. I could see a situation where Kushner tries to fight, like he's in another country and they try to arrest him. He's fighting extradition. Like, you know, they try to go to Israel, that type of thing. But Israel will extradite back to the U.S. Asking, is there an investigation onto him? There is. He's kind of fighting it, trying to stay, low profile, underground type of thing here. But this is about the Khashoggi things. He knows stuff. And he's connected with it. There's too many things that are linking him to this, and he would be like the only go-between between Khashoggi and MBS. Yeah, and it's his relationship with MBS is the problem. And he's been rewarded for that. Outcome is the Knight of Cups. Somebody's going to turn on him. Somebody is going to turn on him. And he's going to, try and negotiate his way down. But here's the thing, who are you going to negotiate against? If, let's say he says, oh, it was Donald Trump that did that, and I'll give you the evidence, Donald Trump may not be fit to stand trial. And I doubt they will give him much of a deal to let him get off after everything he's been doing, no matter how low-key he's been. I don't think he's going to get off on that one. It's, again, musical chairs. Or hot potato. He's left holding the hot potato. It's like just when he was going to pass it off to Trump and throw Trump under the bus, Trump can't be held under the bus anymore. So, well, we can't get Trump, but we got you. All right. Let's do a little four-carder. Will Jared Kushner spend some time in prison? Like father, like son. Will Jared Kushner spend some time in prison? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think he's going to prison? What, you talking to me? Nico doesn't have an opinion. He's just two little yellow-green dots in the corner of the screen. Doink! All right. Mr. Kushner, are you going to prison? Won't he be a pretty prisoner? He'll be so popular with the general population. That's not a card. If I was asking if I'm going to prison, that is not the card I want showing up. Yes, the answer is yes. Oh yes, he will. It's the money. It's that fund. It's that $2 billion fund. He's got no good explanations for... He's got no good explanations. They've got him on multiple things. And he's got no answers for it. He didn't game plan for this. Or he thought he game planned for it with that Knight of Wands. But he didn't game plan for this. They know stuff that he didn't think they would find out about. He thought like the negotiations he'd have with Khashoggi... Or sorry, with MBS about Khashoggi would be secret. It could be that he tries to plea bargain his way out, but they're not offering him anything that doesn't include a lot of prison time. Yeah, no, he's screwed. He is screwed. Now, maybe they give him 3 to 4 years or something like that. I didn't ask what the amount is. I just think that he tries to get a deal, and it's not a very good deal. You know, it's take it or leave it, and the deal is not good. It would be worse if he goes to trial, and he knows it. So he's between a rock and a hard place. So Don Jr., Jared Kushner, I hope you like orange, like your father or father-in-law, jumpsuits that match his spray tan, because y'all are going to be wearing them. Meanwhile, Eric and the family will have the Trump family dinners, and they'll toast you while you're out in prison. Maybe they'll come and visit you too. All right, that's it. We'll cut it off there. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. I hope you found this reading insightful. It is for entertainment purposes only, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.